This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Taurus for the month May 2021. I will start with the past and then I will talk about the situations you're in at present and then I will talk about the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. Starting with the past, I see that you're getting over something that was hidden. I think it has been something that you have been worried about for a long time. And I think that you have really been in, you carried something with you for a long time. I think it had to do with a relationship, something that ended. I think you were very hurt by that. And I think that you see things from a different perspective, or you started to change your mind. I think this was something that happened to you, which was involuntarily. You didn't want this to happen, but I think it turned out all right for you. You have the Three of Cups, so I think that it turned out better for you than you expected it to be. Something that, really actually it lays next to the Wheel of Fortune. I think that it turned out, fortunate. So you felt like, oh, it's actually not as bad as it is, as you thought it would be, this ending of this relationship. You have the Five of Swords, so I think there was a time where you didn't want to give it up, and then you knew you had to give this up. You had to give up the fight for getting back together with that person. The Nine of Wands reversed is saying the same thing, so I think you needed to give this up. It lays next to the Six of Cups as well, so that tells you, there is something better for you if you just let go of this. Go of the, maybe the really fighting to get somebody back. And then, maybe it did work for a while, but then it didn't work again. Something else was there for you. And so you have the Six of Cups, and so I think, this is like based on memories, on the way you have been thinking about this person. Maybe you have been even each time thinking about them in a different way than when you actually saw them. When you saw them, you thought, oh yeah, okay, I forgot about this, forgot about that. They are actually like this. And so actually each time maybe you saw them, or it was not as good as you remembered them, if you know what I mean. So there it was like, it turned out better for you, and to just leave the situation, completely. And that's what you did. You, I think it was hard work to really forget about them, or to just try to get rid of, not rid of them, but I mean, try to, take a distance and not to be dependent on them. Maybe that is it, because you also have this card. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, it doesn't need to be an addiction, but it can be that you felt really very much connected to that person. Maybe you lived together with them in the past, and maybe you had a home together, and you had this change that you didn't want. So, and maybe you didn't want to let go of it. You have the Judgment card, so it's like, that was like a wake-up call, or it was like you were awakened that you could not get back together, even however much you wished for. You could not get back together with this person. It is like, this, sometimes it just can't be helped. Sometimes you just need to make this ending, and something else comes along. So I can see that you're still, at present, this decision, or this whole thing that you had in the past, this relationship, is still affecting your love life at present. But you have met someone else. I can see that as well. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. So that means, yeah, you had the worst, I think. You had the worst and now it can only get better. And it is like that. It's like, yeah, you have been working through these emotions, because I think you had a lot of emotions with this. And I think you got insecure from this as well. And now, yeah, I think that what you are, maybe you have received it already, or you are receiving something that it is a message. So, and I think it has to do with, yeah, justice. So I think that is the final ending. I think for some of you, it is a divorce, or this is like the final, yeah, dividing the possessions or something on paper. Maybe it has to do with a house, maybe you're moving home or the other person is moving out. But I can see that, yeah, it is like a challenge for you. It is a challenge. You will be fine with it. It will be fine. But yeah, I think that you have met someone else that, yeah, is still, you can't really, you really like that person, but I think that it is blocking you at the moment. This is what has happened. The past is blocking you at the moment of really, of your happiness, really. You have the Four of Wands. So I think that your stability is, you feel insecure with this all. I think you feel too insecure about this new person in your life as well. I think, yeah, because you have the Eight of Swords. Now that is like, it is more like a mental blockage. It's something that you, it's psychologically, it's something that how you feel, that you can't have a relationship again, or you don't want to let anyone in. I think you are too afraid of it. But if you look at this, you have the Four of Wands twice. So you have the Four of Wands, this card, and then you have the King of Wands reversed. So I think the new person and you are actually mirroring each other. They also came out of a situation like that. And yeah, they also are very insecure or about starting something, so they don't want to give it all either. I think you both are on that level at the moment, at present. So because I think, yeah, it's like this. If you sometimes you feel like you're going back to the point of in the past where you felt so. Maybe you felt also restricted by this relationship in the past. Maybe you felt too dependent. I think you don't want to lose your freedom again, or you don't want to give your whole to somebody and risking to be hurt like this again. Or maybe some secrets come out, things that have happened, maybe with a third person, that can be. And so you are very careful and cautious. And it's saying here, yeah, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And I think in this case, there's nothing to worry about. I think it is more that you're doing this to yourself. I think that you have worked through these yeah, reactions of how you reacted to this person in the past, how you, how can you say, how you were having a relationship, or how you stood in this relationship. Maybe, yeah, you got very dependent on somebody, or that's how you felt, or you have given everything to a person, and then they really took you for granted, or it is like, I think that the signs, it's like, look at what is there. And I mean, it is a beautiful thing. It's like you can also trust what you want, what you wish for, how you want a relationship to look like, or how you want to become independent, or really look at the things that you want, and also trust that. Now, and don't restrict yourself in that maybe it is not, that you think that it is not going to work, or that it is not going to, if you feel the same as you did in the past for that person, then the same is going to happen to you, so you better don't. Because with that, you also stand in the way of your own happiness, if you know what I mean. So it's like self-sabotage, really. You have the Queen of Pentacles, so there is something that you have, that you want, that you wish for, and I think this is like it's a person who knows what they want, what they have, and but it's also like this person can also look like, okay, so I have everything already. Do I really want more? Do I really want that love? Now you can only decide that for yourself, what you want. If you want to have a new beginning with somebody else, or if you want to let love in your life. So you can only decide it for yourself. But as long as it is not only the mind, your fears restricting you from your own happiness. That's just something that you, for you to look at, because that's why these cards are here. Now in the near future you have the Three of Cups again, and it lays next to the Justice cards, and it lays next to the Knight of Wands, who arrived to give you this message. It is like, you're going to close this end relationship, or this past relationship. You're going to successfully close that, it is going to be officially closed, I think. So it is with this, it's going to be a fair ending. It's going to be something that, there is justice in this. So it's like you, at present, you're afraid of it, I think. You are not sure if you want this on paper, because it is final, it's definite. But if you come to this in the near future, then it's going to be fine. You're going to be fine with it. You come out good enough to, so to have a new beginning. I think that is really, really the most important thing for you at present. Now you have the King of Wands reversed, so I think that, that's the person I think that you have met. I think it is too early for you. I think that, or it's too early for them as well. So these cards, as I said, they mirror each other. So it's like, maybe it is about a new place. It is maybe about, I think this is especially about stability, finding stability again, finding something that you really want. This is also like the Twin Flame card, or the Soulmate card for me, but you don't have the other card saying that. It's only that these cards, it's like a success card. So it's like, it's going to be really, really a good, how you come out of this all will be really good. But there are some insecurities in the way. Something that this person doesn't want to make any efforts. They don't want to really do all this work again, to meet someone, to get to know someone, to have this. They do want this relationship. They want to have this connection, and this is a strong connection, but they don't want to necessarily do anything for it, to get together. I think you both have the same experience. So I think you both have these fears of yeah, restriction, of fears of having the same experience all over again. Yeah, a negative experience. But I think that this is something really positive. So something good is coming in your life, and it is there. So this is like, yeah, it's also it also shows that if there would be a family or a community, you come together again, and it will be also fine with the Justice card. Everybody will be yeah, reunited, and that will be fine. I think that with this relationship, it's something beautiful, and it is also, it's where you feel at home with this person. That is the thing. I think you feel that you are like, you found someone who yeah, is really similar to you, I think, as well. And yeah, you also have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. I think for me they are also both saying, look, we got our own independency, and we want to keep that. We have our freedom. We want to keep the freedom. We don't want to get too, we don't want to move in together immediately. So this is something that's on the way. It is there, and yeah, it's a strong connection, and it is a beautiful connection, and so that comes in the future. But yeah, this card is also saying the Page of Swords. It's like this. It's like it's still in the person who, I think you both actually are not ready for this relationship. So I think that there's still going to be some maybe on and off, or maybe both not knowing if what this is, if you want to be together, or. But I think that it is something that it is there, but I think there is too much insecurity still in this from both sides. So I think this can grow into something really solid. So later, but this needs time. So it is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is like you have everything you want. So this is in the further future. That's what you yeah, what you both will feel like as well. So you will notice that you feel more and more connected with each other, more at home with each other, and what you really do have, and all the beautiful things that you do have. So I think that you are going to really feel you come out of these frustrations or these fears or this from this past relationship, and you grow into something else, and in the further future, yeah, you grow more and more towards another person, but there's still some insecurity in there, and therefore I think you have this card. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.